Warning: this episode contains mentions of sexual assault and other related topics. You have been warned. Hello everyone, welcome to the Spooky Noodles Podcast. Today we'll be covering the tale of Tomino's Hell. The author of this story is Saijō Yaso. If you are listening to this episode, it means that I was unable to make the deadline this week. I could be sick, I could have been lazy, or I could have encountered some roadblocks. I'll make a Twitter post to let you all know what happened and when to expect the correct episode. This poem evolved over time and ended up turning into a bit of an internet urban legend. Now that we've cleared that up, let's see what's so special about a simple poem. Elder sister vomits blood. Younger sister is breathing fire. While sweet little Tomino just spits up the jewels. All alone does Tomino go falling into that hell. A hell of utter darkness, without even flowers. Is Tomino's big sister the one who whips him? The purpose of the scourging hangs dark in his mind. Lashing and thrashing him, but never quite shattering. One sure path to Avicii, the eternal hell. Into that blackest of hells, guide him now, I pray, to the golden sheep, to the nightingale. How much did he put in that leather pouch to prepare for his trek to the eternal hell? Spring is coming to the valley, to the wood, to the spiraling chasms of the blackest hell. The nightingale in her cage, the sheep aboard the wagon, and tears well up in the eyes of sweet little Tomino. Sing, O nightingale, in the vast, misty forest. He screams he only misses his little sister. His wailing desperation echoes throughout hell. A fox peony opens its golden petals. Down past the 7 mountains and 7 rivers of hell, the solitary journey of sweet little Tomino. If in this hell they be found, may they then come to me, please. Those sharp spikes of punishment from Needle Mountain, not just on some empty whim, as flesh pierced with blood-red pins. They serve as hellish signposts for sweet little Tomino. The legend that accompanies this poem claims that unfortunate circumstances would befall those who read it aloud. Luckily for me, this only seems to apply when it is spoken in Japanese. But then again, who knows? The tale got popular on the Japanese website 2chan. 2chan is basically the Japanese version of 4chan. Users debated on whether the legend surrounding the poem was true or not. Along with the tale, an image was connected to the poem. I'm not 100% sure why it was chosen, but the story behind the image is incredibly depressing. Please leave now if you are uncomfortable with the stuff that was mentioned in the warning at the beginning of the episode. The image is of a portion of a painting that was made by Yuko Tatsushima. The painting is entitled, I Can No Longer Be a Bride. It depicts a slightly deformed and disturbed-looking woman standing in front of a red background. The painting is believed to have been created after Yuko was supposedly sexually assaulted, although this is unconfirmed. Unfortunately, in Japanese culture, those who are sexually assaulted are frequently looked down upon, as it is believed that they have lost their innocence. It is quite an awful side effect of an already awful situation. If you enjoyed that story, please consider sticking around for more. Next Sunday, we will be returning to our regularly scheduled programming. Our sources are linked in the show notes. If you've got any suggestions or tips for our future episodes, please contact us at our email spookynoodlespod@gmail.com or at our Twitter @spookynoodles. Your feedback is greatly appreciated. Make sure to keep your taste for horror alive by watching the next episode of Spooky Noodles on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, or YouTube. Thank you for listening.